It's Disney 5-Minute Easter Stories. And this is Bambi, the Spring Adventure. Early one morning, Thumper hopped through a thicket to visit his friend Bambi. "Wake up!" the bunny whispered to the sleeping fawn. "Let's go on a special spring adventure." Bambi stirred and gave a great big yawn. "I have to tell my mother where we're going." "You can't do that," Thumper said. "It's a secret. Besides, she'd never let us go." With that, the friends hopped away through the woods. A few minutes later, Bambi and Thumper spotted their skunk friend. "Good morning, Flower," Thumper said. "Thumper wants to go on a special spring adventure," Bambi said. "Do you want to come along?" "Oh, gosh, I do," Flower said. "But would you tell me what we're doing?" Thumper puffed up his chest and said, "I want to show you what the beavers built on water." Bambi and Flower looked at each other. It sure sounded exciting. The three friends didn't notice a red bird perched on a branch above them. The bird, named Red, was a friend of Bambi's mother. He flew to her and told her where the young prince was headed. "Maybe it would be good for Bambi and his friends to explore on their own," Bambi's mother said. "Would you mind keeping an eye on them?" Red agreed. Meanwhile, Thumper and Flower were hard at work trying to push Bambi through a tight thicket. "Why are we going this way?" Bambi asked. "We can't go the regular way," Thumper whispered. "We are really close to the meadow where all the bunnies graze, including my mama. If she sees us, she'll say I have to look after my silly sisters." Suddenly, some branches gave way, and the three friends fell out into the meadow. Thumper's sisters saw them. They wanted to know what their big brother was up to, so they followed him. So did Red. The three friends continued walking through the woods. Soon they came to a stream. A beaver with big teeth and a large flat tail walked up to them. "Who are you?" Bambi asked. "My name is Slap," the beaver said. "Where are you going?" Thumper hopped forward. "I wanted to show my friends what the beavers build on the river," he explained. "We call it a dam," said Slap, "and I can show you the way." A little while later, they arrived at the dam. "Here we are," Slap said. Everywhere along the river, the beavers were busy. Some were in the water pushing logs, while others were chopping down trees with their strong teeth. "Come out onto the dam," Slap offered. Thumper and Flower went first, and Bambi followed, a bit unstable on his legs. Soon they were balancing on the logs among the working beavers. "Hey, this is fun!" Thumper shouted. The dam started to shake. "Help! Help! Thumper!" 4 little voices suddenly cried. It was Thumper's younger sisters. They had gone out on the dam as it started to shake. Now the log they were sitting on was floating away. "We have to rescue them!" Thumper exclaimed. "Hurry! They are headed toward the waterfall!" Slap shouted. Thumper's sisters were getting close to the waterfall. A few minutes later, Slap and two other beavers reached the runaway log. They slapped their tails with all their might, and slowly but surely they got the log to the riverbank. Bambi stood in the water with Thumper perched on his head. One by one, Thumper pulled his sisters to safety. Once everyone was back on land, Thumper thanked the beavers for their bravery. "You're welcome," said Slap. "Can you find your way home from here?" "Nothing to it," Thumper said. "We live just around the thicket and to the right." Thumper began to lead the others through the woods, but he couldn't seem to find the path home. So they kept walking and walking. Soon the trees blocked the light from the fading sun, and the branches swayed, casting scary shadows all around. "Oh, Thumper," Bambi said, "I think we might be lost." "Oh, don't be silly," Thumper said. "There's nothing to be afraid of here, especially when you're with the bravest rabbit in the forest." Suddenly, Thumper hopped into something. "Ah!" he screamed. Fortunately, it was not a monster that Thumper had run into. It was Bambi's mother. "Oh, I'm so glad you are safe," cried Bambi's mother as she led them into the meadow where there was more sunlight. "Red was keeping an eye on you. He told us what happened." Until then, the friends had not noticed the bird who was flitting in the air above them. Bambi's mother tapped her foot angrily. "You must all promise never to go off without telling someone first," she said. They all agreed, though Thumper didn't seem too happy about it. "Good," said Bambi's mother. "Now, let's go home. The sun has started to set." Soon the group returned home. "Good night, everyone," Flower said. "Good night, Flower," the others called. Bambi then turned to Thumper and whispered, "Thanks for taking me on your special spring adventure." Thumper smiled. He and his family went to their burrow. Soon the bunny was fast asleep, dreaming of his next adventure.